What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chopper Style, and today's video I'm going to be talking about how to raise your KD, how to get more gun kills, and how to win more gun fights in Call of Duty Cold War. Now, there is a lot of different things that I can talk about to make you better in all those categories, but I'm going to narrow it down to just 3. And for the biggest one, like the number one thing to do in this Call of Duty, if you are a sniper, this doesn't apply to you, but stay away from submachine guns. You want to stay with tactical rifles or assault rifles. The reason being, look, I'm a submachine gun guy. I love submachine guns, but these maps are not made for submachine guns. There's no small maps in this game. They're all medium to large size maps, and they're not submachine gun friendly. Now, can you do good with a submachine gun? Yes, you can, but you have to play almost as if you have a shotgun. Trying to get close to your opponent is not easy. Most of your gunfights are going to happen at medium to long range. How many times have you seen people running around the field and you can't take them out because you're running with an SMG? I'm not saying everyone runs with an SMG, but just saying these maps are going to cater to people with long distance guns. Also, assault rifles and tactical rifles, they have less recoil, they do more damage at range, and they have higher bullet velocity. Bullet velocity in this game is really big, and submachine guns have way lower bullet velocity. It's almost as if they don't even want you to use submachine guns. Like, they're good. The MP5 was definitely the best submachine gun, but even with it being OP, it still can't compete at range like an assault rifle or a tactical rifle can. The M16 melts people. And in this gameplay, I show you, I'm using the M16 in a free-for-all match, okay? Running and gunning with a tactical rifle doing work. Another big reason to run with an assault rifle or tactical rifle is when you come in contact with a sniper, you no longer need to run. When you see a sniper, as long as he's not already aiming at you, you can take him out quick. Also, if you get your shot off before he gets his shot off, more than likely it's going to throw his aim off and he has a higher chance of missing. Seeing a sniper, you don't have to be scared of them anymore. You can challenge anyone at range. You will, with all the lines of sight in these maps, you will be amazed at how many people you can just pick off just from, they're not even paying attention to you. They're just running. They're just trying to run and gun. And by you having the right position and you can see them, like especially on satellite, you can see into the spawn. You can see all the way over to the dunes. If you have a long range weapon, you can take out almost anybody just sitting by the B flag. I mean, the amount of advantage you have with a long range gun is just way more powerful than a submachine gun, man. Now, there are going to be a couple situations where you're going to be in very close combat, and using a tactical rifle at that range can be a little bit difficult. An assault rifle, not so much. But if you want to get the upper advantage, if you know you're going to be in a close range fight, like say you're in a building or a house or something, being able to run a shotgun as your secondary is one of the most powerful things you can do in this game. Run a shotgun as your secondary. When you go into a house, a building, you feel like there's going to be someone that's just going to pop around the corner. As long as you got a shotty, you're going to have a way more advantage. Even if they have a submachine gun, you only take a couple pops. I mean, with the pump action, it's going to be a one shot. You don't even have to aim it. And with the semi-automatic, you can just spray and pray. More than likely, you're going to win that gunfight. So you already have it long range locked down and close range locked down. It's going to help you out a lot to run a shotgun as your secondary. Pistols are good, but up close, nothing can beat a shotgun, especially the pump action. If you can get good with the pump action, dude, you don't even need to aim at that close range. You can just barrel stuff them and just shoot. Also, once you start to get some attachments for the shotguns, you can take people at a pretty good distance. Not like no medium range, but they don't have to be super close to you, and you can still take them out with one shot or even 2 shots with a semi-automatic shotgun. So getting attachments on them, it's going to make you even more powerful. And now for the third and final thing that's going to help you out in gunfights. This may be hard, but patience, man. Like, have patience. This game is so much more fun that you can run around. Even with the loud footsteps, if you don't have ninja, it doesn't stop people from running around and just having fun. Modern Warfare really was campy. It kept you all cooped up. It was not fun. In this game, everyone is running around most of the time, and we kind of forget about patience. I don't know how many times I have ran into the person's spawn, like as if no one's going to be there. I'm highly outnumbered. I may get one kill, then I'm dead. Having patience. Let the enemy come to you. I'm not saying camp, but don't play so aggressive. Like, I am a rusher, okay? So I'm not going to ever just sit there. But also, you can play passive aggressive. Instead of just running out aimlessly into the field, where somebody, lots of line of sights, someone can probably see you. Play more conservative. Just sit back and let the enemy come to you. Try to catch them running somewhere. In this gameplay, look at how I'm sitting back a little bit, letting the enemies run around, letting them come to me. I'm not just running out there. Look right there. I could have just ran out there. That dude would have got me. But I sat back. I was patient, and I let him come to me. I'm not just running around, for no reason. Just sit back and be patient. It's not camping. It's called playing smart. Look at this. I would have died already if I would have just kept running around. But I just stayed put. I just sat back and just let the enemy come to me. And this works for all game modes, especially in domination. If you're playing domination, stop trying to cap all the flags. Once you got the first flag, A or C, and then you get B, just stay by the B flag. You know where they're going to be spawning from. You run deep into that spawn. Yeah, you could get that, quad feed, but more than likely, you're not going to get it. Okay, you're going to be highly outnumbered. You're better off just sitting there waiting for them to come to you. That way you have the upper hand. It's not camping. It's called playing smart. If you play smarter and just not run around as much, you will get way more kills. You're going to die less. Your KD is going to be better. It's just the way to play. There are some game, if you have like the Nuketown, for instance. Now, Nuketown is the map where you can run around and do whatever the hell you want, run a submachine guns, because the map is so small. And these maps, they're not catered to people rushing all the time. It's better to just sit back and relax a little bit. I do not think that this Call of Duty is gonna stay so heavy on long range weapons. I think this Call of Duty, just like the last Call of Duty, they're gonna add more of the old maps into the game. And when they add the old maps, that's when you're going to be able to really run your SMGs. I mean, I don't know if you've played Nuketown yet, but dude, Nuketown is a lot of fun, man. I thought that, Nuketown has came to Call of Duty so many times, and this time it has to be one of the best times Nuketown's ever came, because it's the only small map in the game. There is no other map small in this game. Satellite, it may seem small, but the fact of the dunes, the map is not that little. There's too many lines of sight. Nuketown, you don't have all them lines of sight, and I think if they bring more old school maps, which I would love to see, like these newer maps, I do like them. They're different, but they're just so heavy on long range weapons. The newer maps that they bring out that are going to be old school maps, probably going to be more catered for, traditional SMGs and all that. Also, the attachments play a big part. Once everyone starts getting all the attachments for guns, maybe the meta may switch. Maybe people might start running different guns, but for the most part right now, stick to assault rifles and tactical rifles. That's the way to go. Run a shotgun as your secondary, and also just be patient. I know you want to run around. I'm the same way. I had to slow it down just a little bit. In this game mode, you didn't see me camping at all. You see me rushing around the map, but I was just playing more passive aggressive. I didn't just run out aimlessly, just chill a little bit, treat it as if you were almost in a real gunfight. You're not just going to run out in the open field, just be a little passive. That's all you got to do. And I promise that is going to help you out tremendously. But there are going to be some lobbies where this doesn't matter what you do, you're going to get bodied. That's just Call of Duty. Skill-based matchmaking does play a part in it, but there's going to be some matches where you get bodied. But this is it for the video. If you liked it, could you please give me a like, comment, subscribe, enjoy the rest of this gameplay. It's just about over, and Chopper Style out.